Trying to catch snowflakes? Yeah. Let me see. You getting any? Go get him. Loosen your drawers, boy. Now, you may know this about me. I love snow. It is one of the most delightful and exciting things to me. However, I don't feel the same way about sleet and slush and ice. It is much less lovely, and right now it is so muddy and wet on our farm, and the wintry mix just started falling. So we're getting this pig house in. We had made them a temporary shelter yesterday because it was warm, and so that was okay, but the temperature started to drop and it's about to get really cold, so we need to get something in there to keep our pigs healthy. From what I understand, pneumonia is one of the big risks for raising pigs, and so we want to make sure that they're able to get out of the weather and stay nice and warm. I went to the grocery store this morning just to get my groceries for the week, like a normal grocery shopping trip. It was so busy, and seriously, like, the bread aisle was half wiped out. Like, the state of Arkansas just completely loses their mind whenever there's forecasted winter weather. They just can't even. So it started snowing on my way home. It was really beautiful. By the time I got home, it's mostly sleet and slush coming down. It's not that cold outside, but it's supposed to drop and be really cold for the next couple of weeks. I'm thinking I see a lot of like stew and chili in our future, as well as looking at seeds. I'm really feeling motivated to start nailing down a more definitive plan for the garden. As of right now, we're just going around and checking on all the animals and making sure everyone has ample bedding, that everything is nice and dry. I am really hoping that my pregnant does don't go into labor in the next, few days. But I don't know if you've ever heard of the doe code. If they adhere to the doe code, they probably will. Hey, Gerard. Hey, big boy. Made a muddy mess. You get new grass next week. Hey, girlies. Hey, girlies. Lovely weather, huh? Three duck eggs. Having eggs again has been a very welcome addition. Chickens still aren't laying and the quail haven't started yet, but duck eggs are definitely good to have, especially for baking. That's not super smart, but right now it's my best option. What do you say, ladies? And I don't know. So I come out about every day and take a look at them, kind of see where their udder is, see if they look swollen, feel ligaments. I keep coming into structures to talk to you because it's so windy out there. I am on call right now for a birth. I don't do birth photography regularly anymore. I used to have a business where I did that, but now I occasionally will do a birth for a friend, and one of my close friends who's actually a fellow birth photographer, and she actually photographed my birth with Benjamin. She is due any day now. She was due a few days ago. So Not only is it dropping into freezing, steadily coming down with sleet and ice. Looks like snow right now, which is really pretty, but it's supposed to be sleet and ice for the rest of the day. Maggie looks really close. It may just be that I'm being paranoid, but I don't know. She looks pretty close. I'm gonna be keeping a close eye on her, and I'm just really hoping that my friend doesn't go into labor and my goat at the same time in winter weather. Maybe not. Maybe we'll dodge that. I can still feel her ligaments pretty well here, so I don't think she's just super imminent. But in the past, she's the one who surprised me. Nestle was a real telltale when she went into labor last time, so I'm not quite as worried about her. But what are y'all doing following me into the barn? You just want to hang out? Or do you think I have treats? You want treats, don't you? You'll see the movement in Nestle's right side. Goats are ruminants, so sometimes they look really bloated anyway, just like when they're full. But one thing that you can do if they're trying to figure out, like, is my goat pregnant, or you're trying to look at for like kid movement, they say left is lunch and right is baby. Their stomach essentially is on the left side, and the right side is where you're gonna see the babies move in. Oh, I almost forgot. You know, I know that people deal with way worse cold than what we deal with here. I watch my friend Morgan at Goldshaw Farm and Al at Lumna Acres, and the cold and the snow and the weather that they deal with is mind-boggling to me. I just can't even imagine. Of course, they have great arguments for living in the northern climates, and I understand if that's where I was used to living, I would probably, I would be fond of it as well. But I am a southern girl through and through, so winter weather is just like, it's just so different for us. So I was thinking, now that we're inside, and we're staying inside, that I would show you guys the basement. What do you say, Maya? Now, we've actually discussed it in a live video, but I realized I don't think we've put it in the vlog at all. But, we started our basement remodel shortly before Christmas, and we ran into some mechanical issues and essentially ended up replacing our entire HVAC unit, everything, the whole house. And also having to address some major electrical issues that were problematic. And so that kind of put a bit of a halt to finishing the basement remodel right now, because it pretty much exhausted our budget for it for right now. We still have some materials, and we are going to be working down here over the next couple of months and really trying to get it done before like the full-on rush of spring hits. But we've had such nice weather for the last 3 weeks that Jeremiah's been doing a lot of stuff outside because it seemed foolish to waste 60-degree days working in the basement. Now that the bad weather's coming, it's going to be more time to focus down here.
So we don't have any doors right now because we had to special order them, and we don't have them yet.
Yep. The kids' rock tumbler. Toby got this for Christmas. It's actually been really, really fun. We've already changed the grid out once, so it's on its second phase of tumbling. We'll show you guys that later on whenever we open it again. So here is Malia's room. Jeremiah has been playing Legos on the bed. This is the wall that he and Ben Holler actually put up whenever they were here. It's actually fence pickets that are planed and stained. We still have to do the floors, which we're gonna do like an opaque stain on to cover up. That's like a paint spill and different things like that. She loved her room, as you can imagine. This was just like a huge deal to her. She's super excited about it, and we're gonna continue to decorate it over the next few months in preparation for her coming back for the summer. I thought Maya did a really good job. I thought the faux shiplap was kind of cool.
This is what they call faux shiplap. It doesn't have any tongue and groove. What we did is, I didn't get the idea, I got it off of like Pinterest, I think. It's 1/4 inch Luan that we ripped on a table saw to 8-inch pieces, and then essentially just stapled up with what they call a nickel gap, which is exactly what it sounds like it's nickels.
Yep, we did that on the ceiling and on the walls. Now this room is
the seed room.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, that's not right.
Yeah, right now it's got all my seeds in here, but we've got to put another coat of paint on the wall, shiplap on the ceilings. This room actually had sheetrock, so Maya textured it and painted one coat. We had to do some touching up.
Well,
needs another coat.
I sprayed.
So we need a roll.
With the roller.
So this will eventually be a music room, but as for right now, it has my seeds in it. This is where I have been sorting through my seeds since my room is not done out there yet. I think this probably looks about like it did last time you guys saw it. We have not done much of anything in here. I mean, all the can lights are up and it's framed. So now it's just gonna be hanging the shiplap in here, which we actually have real shiplap for this room that Jeremiah's brother pulled off a job. Oh, here's one more cool thing I wanna show you guys. See this? Isn't that beautiful? One of my friends is an incredibly gifted artist. She surprised me with this. It came in the mail the other day and totally undid me whenever I opened it. If you've ever seen it, I have a devotional out called The Pear Tree in the Bathroom Stall. And she wrote a note on the back of this. And she named this Jana's Pears and said she painted it just a few days before Maya's mom passed away. And I don't know, it just really touched me. It was one of those things. It was really cool. So her name's Melissa, and I will put a link to her media down below. She's so good at what she does and just such a precious woman. So I'm really thankful for this, and I'm trying to find like a place of prominence in my home for this because it's very representative of promise and comfort to me. Well, y'all, I think this is where we're going to part ways today. I'm gonna go upstairs and make something warm, maybe some hot herbal tea and I don't know, a big pot of something that can simmer for the rest of the day and make the house smell good and inviting. Now I make it clear all the time, I was made for summer. Having the sun on my shoulders, having my bare feet in the dirt, that is where my happy place is. But there is something absolutely wonderful about a really cold day and being inside a warm house with your babies and your best friend. It's just really awesome. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today. God bless you. Until next time.